I've come to sit at the public gallery, I wasn't speaking to anybody. I was sitting there alone. Nobody even flanked me. And so if you just see me and say, oh, Asiedu Nketia must leave, whilst other members of the public were in the public gallery.
Well, the allegation is that you were there to influence your people. I mean, you could have shouted and know what could have been counted as.
Oh, no.
As a voice.
If you shout from the public gallery, everybody will isolate that voice. The chamber can be classified into maybe three. Right. You have the floor of the house.
That's the plenary.
The floor down there. If you are not qualified, you are not an elected member, you can't be there, or a minister of state or a vice president. All other people, or clerks of parliament, all other people must come there at the invitation of the speaker. So you cannot be there. So when there is budget reading, the speaker invites all of us. Ministers of state and the vice president, according to the constitution, can participate in the business of the house, but they cannot vote.
Yeah.
So when it comes to voting, they have no business in the house any longer.
But I mean, the majority says that the speaker was too harsh on the finance minister.
Why?
I mean, threatening to get the marshal evicting from the plenary. This is the finance minister of this country.
If the speaker orders, and so he is not a speaker of this country. The speaker has ordered, and the speaker's orders must be obeyed. So if the speaker orders that those ministers who are not members of parliament must leave upon the ringing of the bells for a division by the majority themselves. So you have called for a division. When there was a voice vote, did you see Mr. Speaker walking out the ministers? No, they were sitting there and Mr. Speaker took the voice vote. Whether they participated in the shouting or not, nobody knows. But because it is a voice vote, Mr. Speaker did not mind. But if you specifically call for a division, then there is a procedure for division in the standing orders. And it means that the lobbies must be cleared. Anybody who does not have a vote must leave. So that Mr. Speaker will call another voice vote. In that case, then the voice cannot be diluted by non-voters. So he will hear the voices of elected members. If after hearing the voices of the elected members and declaring, if people are not still satisfied, then you proceed to do actual counting. And the counting is done by getting people in the lobbies. And then when the no gate is there and the yes gate is there. So when people are entering by the yes vote, you write their names and mark them.
You do the counting from there.
Then you do the counting, and the counting is on record. Their names will be there. So you cannot say that I don't have the right to vote. And when Mr. Speaker, and you have called for that special voting, and when Mr. Speaker says that, but where I'm sitting, how does it, I'm sitting as a different party.
So your decision not to leave,
yes,
I mean, force the majority side of the House to boycott the whole process.
So who?
You're excited about that?
I'm very excited about that because they were insisting on the wrong thing. In a democracy, when people insist on wrong things and you give in, you are doing appeasement. Appeasement doesn't help democracy in any way. So insist on your right and let them know that they are wrong. They are insisting on a non-existent right. They don't have the right to drive a member of the public away from the public gallery. It is only the speaker who can order people from the public gallery when he declares.
The speaker could have done that easily.
Yes,
he could have done that.
Yeah, he could have done that.
He favored you. Is that what it is?
Nobody appealed to the speaker.
Oh, I saw.
Appealing to the speaker.
Right.
It must be, your appeal must have a foundation in the standing orders. You must say that, Mr. Speaker, according to order so and so, nobody should sit in the gallery with a smoke, dressed in a smoke, or whatever. If the speaker thinks that it is based on the standing orders, he can then make an order. But you just get up and you are shouting, Asiedu Nketia, go away, Asiedu Nketia, go away. It amounts to nothing.
Your side of the House, I mean the NDC, have rejected the budget.
Parliament has rejected the budget. It is not.
Well, Nketia disagrees with you. He says that's unconstitutional.
Parliament.
You agree with him?
Oh, why? Is this the first time that a side of the parliament has walked out? Go and look at the records. When, I know big, bills and others that have been passed when NDC walked out of the house. So it is nothing. If you walk out of the house and the house still has the needed, quorum to operate, it doesn't stop the house's business. The house's business continues. So unless they can cite any part of the Constitution or standing orders that says that the numbers that were present were not sufficient to take a decision or something, that decision stands.
And today, there are those who are accusing the NDC of disrupting government business, clearly. And then this is my final question to you, sir.
No, we are not.
You have rejected the budget. You are going to disrupt government business for the year 2022.
We are actually helping government business because government is not a human being. Government is made up of aggregation of appointees. So we are helping the president to know the mistakes that the appointees are committing so that we can together help to correct those mistakes. And then when you are operating, a budget is approved, then we can rest assured that that budget is going to work in the interest of the taxpayers who will be contributing the money. So if anybody says that because you have rejected the budget, it means you are frustrating government, they should go and ask United States of America how many times have U.S. Even not voted to cause a lockdown. In our case, this cannot cause any lockdown because we have rules which provides that when the Minister of Finance realizes at any point in time that the Appropriation Act cannot be done before the beginning of the year or whatever, he comes for a vote on account.